We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lad.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me.
Get up there. Fucking lag in this place. Jesus.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Alright. So talk.
I promise you, all your questions. Brynjolf, time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision.
Why are you staring at me talking to her?
Tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Oh, that's that thing that I was trying to figure out what the fuck did. That was like episode 50. Holy crap. And here we are, 5 seconds later. Hello.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. You're sexy.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. Gallus, Mercer Frey and I. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sank. Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight's. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no arm. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment. You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high, whether you know it or not. Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues. Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves?
I have a lot of magic,
like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us. Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? The return certainly seems worth the risk, though. It's my hope that you will, yes.
Oh, lovely.
It's just ahead. Please.
Dude, where did this hole come from? That hole was not there before. Holy crap, dude. It's magically appearing holes. Alright.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong with you?
Come on, get out of her way.
brow furrowing.
What's wrong?
This isn't about religion, Bryn.
Look at her.
It's business.
Alright, come on. There you go. Alright. Ooh. Pretty lighting effects.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. If you'll both proceed to the armory
My,
to don
yes.
the hour,
That's
we can
impressive.
begin the oath.
Activate the armor stone. Okay. Ooh.
When I was a boy, my friends and I used to seek
Holy
the
shit.
wombats in caves much like this.
Holy shit, dude. That was creepy. What do these stones do? Equip the armor? What's it look like? Is it cool? Okay. Ooh. Increases your stamina.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Oh, oh, whoa. Dude, your eyes. Holy shit.
You appear ready for the oath.
Cool. This is pretty sweet. I'm probably never gonna use it. Oh, holy shit. That was quick. Dude, I'm fucking Nightingale. Check this shit out.
Time's
Yeah.
wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Okay.
Okay,
Damn it.
lass. We've got these get-ups up. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step.
Okay, I guess she uses that.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale, that was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal
Huh?
at our backs. If
Huh?
she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
Are you following me?
What about
Okay.
you? Are you ready to transact?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
By western, you mean the left one? Because how could you possibly tell what is west, north, and east in here? It's south, like really. Alright, you pull that sexy thing. Yeah. Oh.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Hey, no. Get out of here. Nah, you can stay. I'm a nightingale. Girl. Yeah, check it.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlyle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Okay.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
He's done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would do more harm than good. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
This is like the best storyline so far.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlaya and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result,